Can you trust bankroll simulations? Have you ever wondered if bankroll simulations can really help you manage your money while playing blackjack? Let's break it down together. Bankroll simulations are computer-generated models that show how a specific bankroll might perform over time. They take into account factors like bet size, house edge, and game variance. This means they can give you a clearer picture of the risks involved in blackjack and help you figure out how much money you need to play without going broke. First, the accuracy of these simulations depends on the input assumptions you provide. If you input realistic numbers, like the house edge and your betting strategy, the results will be more trustworthy. For instance, if you use a flat betting strategy, the outcome will differ from a variable bet spread used in card counting. Next, it's important to remember that simulations show probabilities, not certainties. They can estimate the chances of doubling your bankroll or going bust, but they cannot guarantee a specific outcome. Even if you have a positive expected value, short-term fluctuations can lead to losses. Simulations help you grasp how often these fluctuations might happen and how large your bankroll should be to handle them. When it comes to bankroll size and bet units, a common guideline is to have a total bankroll about 1,000 times your base betting unit. For session bankrolls, aim for about 30 to 100 times your betting unit. This ratio helps reduce the risk of losing everything during regular play. Simulations can help you determine if your bankroll is sufficient based on your betting style and how much risk you are willing to take. Variance and standard deviation are also key factors in blackjack. The outcomes can swing wildly in the short term, and simulations account for this by modeling standard deviation and expected value over many hands. This helps you understand how often you might hit losing streaks and how deep your bankroll should be to survive them. However, there are limitations to these simulations. They cannot perfectly mimic real-life situations like dealer errors or variations in table rules. Additionally, they assume consistent play and do not factor in psychological elements like tilt or fatigue that can affect your decisions. Using bankroll simulations can be practical for managing your money. They allow you to set realistic bankroll targets and bet sizes that match your risk tolerance and playing goals. By understanding the chances of going broke and potential profit rates, you can avoid betting too aggressively or risking too much of your bankroll in a single session. In summary, bankroll simulations are trustworthy tools when used with accurate inputs and realistic assumptions. They guide you in managing your blackjack bankroll by quantifying risk and helping you avoid financial disaster. When used correctly, they can be an essential resource for players serious about managing their money wisely and improving their chances of long-term success.